Thank you for introduction. Warm good morning to all. Thank you IIC GIT providing this opportunity to interact with you. I would like to thank you and thank you all the participants. Begin these sessions passing two questions. Do you have any exciting idea, guys? Do you wish convert your idea into business? If your answer is the yes, that you are going to start a startup. The first of all, you have to know about the startup. What is the startup? Startup is nothing, but it's a business model idea. Then, if you have got the business model idea, then how will you execute in an innovation? How will you get fund about the innovation ideas? Then we also talk about the innovation. Innovation, it means you should more advance, you should be innovative. Research ideas should be very important for the innovation. Then some of the next question is arises here. If you have good idea, the idea, where is the idea come from? Where the ideation come from? Where the idea comes from? The idea will be comes from your mentor, your teaching staffs, your when you are going to sessions, another industry experts, researchers. Then you can get your ideas from the second is come when you are going to start a startup and you are going to convert your startup in a business model. That where will you get the fund? Then number of the government body is also providing a fund to innovations, but your idea should be profitable for the society. Your idea should be interesting. Then other funding is the other you can also innovation start you can also start a startup with the self funding, crowdfunding, and incubations. Self funding means you can collect fund one or more businessmen. Second is the crowdfunding. You can self funding. You can the second third is the incubation center. The number of the incubation center are going to start, and you get your if you are going to go for the incubation center, you can talk with your idea with them. The incubation center will provide you fund, and you can patent your idea there, or you also execute your idea in an incubation center. Today's government of India promoting startup culture, and it has been startup large number of the incubation and various national bodies across the India. So you can approach the such agencies for to incubate your ideas. That agency will help you to convert your research idea into proof of concept. You can look forward for funding. There are number of the government funding scheme. So I would like to share with you some government funding scheme. Looks like the CSIR, ICMR, Ayush, Department of the Science and Technologies, a lot of bodies. And actually they are providing funding to research in a particular domain area where we can get the fund also. But your idea looks like good. It should be idea should be relevant, idea should be clear, idea should be your visible feasible, and it should be novel. And most of this idea should be profitable for the society. Now if you talk about, you will happy to know about that India's largest ecosystem in the world, and annual growth of the innovation is 12.5%. So it's a then how will you selected your problems, and how will you find the idea for that? We have already talked about that innovation should be profitable for the market scenario and profitable for the society. It should be relevant, it should be novel, it should be Innovation is the application of the new ideas, solve the problem, resulting in the benefit to users. Start your innovations. You have to find a product problems, and if you have got solution of that product, that you have an idea, and you can execute with incubation center and other government bodies which are going to providing fund for the innovations. Startup is a term. Startup refer to company in the first stage of the operation. Startup are found by one or more entrepreneurs who want to develop product or service for which they believe there is a demand. Startup can be start from the small business, and viable startup, scalable startup, offshoot startup, social startup. If you have got a problem in a product, then how will you get the solution, and the solution how will you get the solution with the market scenario. The problem solution fit can solve a real problem and align it to viable market. PSF is the fusion of the intellectuals and hard skills required to start up to solve a problem that can be modelized. It's about understanding the market and identifying the problem you are trying to solve. What your team needs is a person with both ideas or how change this. PSV is not only about the product or service you are trying to deliver, but it's about having a solution of the problems. If the exciting solutions to the problem is not working, or you have a new way you can start from the new way solution. This is the important to bottom line. You have to know about that. If you had idea for the solutions, then could solve your problem. Then how confident are you solving a real problem? What is the challenges you are faced? If you be nothing measure in your life where you had solving problem and find a way to solve. Sometimes the solutions to problem is not what we initially see. Sometimes this process is not easy, quick and initially thought. So working through it, identify the problem and coming up with the different options is a PSF. Now we talk about the what is the product market fit. Product market fit is the more so about the product or service itself. It's not about the solving problem only, but rather than it's about the identify the potential of your product. Once you have a product to market fit and is a very important to indicator to determine if you have a right product to market at the right time. This is not an easy process. It's a quite difficult to have product in front of customers, but can be done successfully. It's about understanding the potential of your product, validating a great product that's whole genuine product, getting rid of the idea of the product is important. Because it's all about the solving a real problem that customers are facing, are being confident in doing so. The learn startup methodology help you get into the PMF phase before you even have a product in the market. Product market fit as a startup founder or an entrepreneur has got to the confident in solving problem, so that you have got to confident in creating value for your customer. It's a lots of things, and the product has got to be quality and can be solve problem that people are facing. If a few customers try to out your product, find it to be IOU, the product is not a product market fit. It's always about the validating what you are doing, ensure that you will solve real problem. This is very important for your product become variable for your customer. Creativity and innovation. Features snipped from your web. Creativity is a typical entered crowd originally thought the and knowledge which is the unless potential, and it's an integral part of the idea generation. Innovation on the other hand is used to turn a creative idea that you come up with into the viable solution. How to define the product. Define for the product and find the product problems. That there are the three steps are there. Outline of the what the first step to identify the one problem is the describing what that is the what problem are you are trying to solve. By understanding the problem first, you remove some of the ways involving in defining the potential solution. This allows you to then focus on what the real core problem is for the customer, not what the previous solution might be. The hypothesis, the second step is to define the hypothesis. What will happen if you are fix the problem? It's okay make assumptions at this point. After all, during the discovery, what you will attempt to do rip hypothesis apart and investigate it much as possible, allowing you find potential loopholes and build a better solution knowledge in what you do. Step 3 is that the problem solving should be satisfaction of the customers. Your customer should be trust on you, and customer should be positivity on you, and convictions, loyalty. Your company should be loyal, and your product solving loyal. Commitment and experience. What value would be provided to your customers? Truly customer centric, you must always consider the value and impact anything you build will have on your users.